guys, I know it has been quite some time since I last talked to you all. I thought I would be doing my Saturday morning routine, but not routine, just like my studying and all that stuff, but updating you about what's been going on in PA school, what are my thoughts about it, what's my advice, my voice is like croaking over here for no reason, but I already made my coffee. I'm currently eating some breakfast. It's just coffee and waffles. That's like my ultimate favorite thing, and other than that I will just catch you all up in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so we've already done the hematology, immunology module, we did the neurology module, and now we're on the cardio module. We are going to spend about a month in it, and it is the most tested on the PANCE exam, and I'm pretty sure this is like, it's one of the biggest things that you'll probably see as a PA, especially if you're going into primary care. So I'm glad that we have more time dedicated to this module, and hopefully we won't feel so rushed. But in the beginning I was making charts. For the first module it worked for me. For the second module it did not work for me. Neuro was just something else, and I'm pretty sure it was challenging for, like, it's just a very challenging subject. So I felt like I spent a lot of time making charts and doing all of these things and making them all pretty with all these colors. No, I do not have time for that. I need to just focus on the material and start learning the material instead of trying to learn the material a week before the exam. No, I'm not going to be doing that. So now I switched to making notes on the PowerPoints themselves, and I'll just be using the PowerPoints. So if the professor is like saying something in lecture, I'll just add it to that PowerPoint, what do you call them? Like slide that they're talking about. Hopefully that'll work for me this time, because I cannot put so much pressure on myself trying to learn all of this material in 1 week when I should be learning it like the day it's given to me. It's a lot. My advice for you all before starting PA school, if you can get experience, some programs require that you have experience, and I understand why. And the students I think who were EMTs, were paramedics, were MAs, emergency room scribes, I feel like they kind of not have the upper hand, but it's easier to kind of digest the material and relate it to real world cases because they were exposed to that, as opposed to me where I just like worked for maybe like 3 months as an MA 4 years ago. I felt like it was such a long time. It was such a long time. That is like valuable experience once I get to OB-GYN, but for now, like, everything is so new to me. I'm learning all of the patho, or the pathophys, all of that stuff. I'm learning how to diagnose, how to treat it, what the disease is even about, like all of that stuff. So it's a lot to take in, and I think it would be a lot easier if I could relate it to something that I was exposed to. So my advice to you all, if you can, try to get an ER scribe position. Try to get a position or work in a field where you think you're going to be learning a lot. And that's why shadowing is also like valuable, because you get to not experience, but you get to observe how the PA does things, how the doctor does things. Other than that, I had my neuro module, end of the module, whatever, exams on Monday. My program takes all of the exams in 1 day, so we're not like trying to study for those exams on other days or during class time. So we started off with patho, and then we had ICM, which is like your course, clinical medicine course, and then we had pharm, and then we had patient encounter, so how to approach a patient, what are the questions you want to ask, all of that stuff. The patho one and the ICM one were like no other test I've ever taken before. I was really sad that day. I felt like I didn't do good at all. I was like crying, all of this stuff. I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I don't think it went too well. Like, it was just really tough. But then that was that. I went to TJ Maxx, I went to Target, I did some grocery shopping, cleared my head out of those exams, and then on Tuesday I think it was Tuesday, we received our grades and I did a lot better than I expected, so I was pretty much down for no reason, but it's okay to get like that, just don't dwell on it too much. I think everyone thought that module was pretty tough, so that's why I'm changing a lot of things for this module, because I am having kind of the same professors once more, and at least in my program, our professors switch for each module. So depending on what's their like specialty, so right now we have a cardio PA teaching us cardio, and then in neuro we had an MD teaching us neuro. So like it switches, so the tests also switch, so you kind of have to adapt how you're learning and how you're studying for that professor. Kind of, I mean, the material's not going to change, but the way that they ask the material will change. So that's why I'm just, for that course, I'm changing the way I'm studying, and then for my pathophys course, it's the same professor, and I thought his exam was very hard, but now I know what to expect, so I'm preparing better for it this time. I feel like I've been chatting with you all for a long time. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments below. I like to hear about how you guys are doing, if you've been accepted or not accepted yet. Well, not if you've not been accepted, but if you're waiting for interviews and all that stuff. I like to hear from you guys and how you're doing, so please let me know. I like chatting with you all, it's fun. Other than that, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start watching my my farm course. My camera's about to die. I'm probably gonna have to talk to you guys in a little bit with the other battery. Bye. I don't even know why I had you guys so far away. I'm so sorry. I think farm is one of the classes that I'm not struggling the most in, but having a hard time remembering all of the names and their uses and who they're contraindicated for and all the black box warnings. It's like a lot of things to learn and memorize-ish. So I'm gonna have to start doing some Kahoots or Quizlets and go through them once more, because it's like a lot, and you know, this is like for the rest of your life. So oh yeah, that's like a stressor in the back of my head right now. And then last night, like about 2 in the morning, my calendar that's usually up here fell down, and I got really scared because it woke, like a bang woke me up from my sleep, obviously, and I couldn't see what happened, and I was just like tucked in my covers, and I was like, please no one get me, please no one get me. But then nothing happened. I fell back asleep, and this morning I woke up and it was down, so that's what fell. Other than that, you guys, I think I've updated you all on everything. Oh, I had my patient encounter exam yet on Thursday. We're Saturday. I had it on Thursday, and it was my first patient, and it was like a telemedicine visit, but not really, because obviously we're not meeting in person yet. So she was there, and I was like, hi, my name's Briana, I'm a PA student, I'll be assessing you today, all of that stuff. We only have 20 minutes to do a full workup of just questions, like pure questions. We get the chief complaint, history of present illness, past medical history, what's the other thing? Family history, social history, and a review of systems, and we did that in 20 minutes. Unfortunately, I did not complete it. I have a struggle with trying to ask too many questions in the HPI, so I need to keep on practicing that. The only thing that I wasn't able to say was like, well, thank you for answering all of these questions. I really appreciate your patience, all of that stuff. It was my closing statement. But other than that, I think I asked the most important questions for my chief complaint, at least. And I think that is it for now. If there's anything new, I already know this video is going to be a little bit longer than the others, and I apologize for that. But I feel like I needed to catch up with you guys and not vent to you all, but talk to you all about how school is going, what's been going on, all of that good stuff that I know I would have wanted to know as a pre-PA student. Don't forget to tell me, you guys, how you all are doing. I really like to read what's been going on in your lives, and if anything new pops up, I will update you all. Other than that, I'm gonna start studying now. I know I probably did a lot of rambling in this video, but last weekend my Wi-Fi was out and I really apologize, or I really want to apologize for not posting a video. I really want to be consistent and show you guys what life is like in PA school, and unfortunately right now I'm kind of just at home, so it's not really that PA school experience. But I hope in the spring semester we'll be able to go to campus at least once a week for labs, and the videos should be getting a lot more interesting. I hope you all have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the post notifications bell. I will see you all next Sunday. Bye.